African cities face unprecedented challenges. Without urgent action, they will face intensified inequality, climate-driven displacement, destruction of settlements and ecosystems, unsustainable resource extraction, and loss of life. At the same time, Africa is a continent of unmatched ingenuity, rich with the power to reinvent, reimagine, and lead. And as the world moves closer to exceeding the 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold, what happens in African cities won't just shape the continent, it will define the future of our planet. Visioning and futures thinking processes offer transformative alternatives to move beyond the current constraints, reimagine possibilities, and unlock systemic change, empowering leaders to confidently and competently navigate and shape our uncertain futures. Thanks to the support of the UMI Fund, ICLEI Africa convened a 2-day immersive visioning process, bringing together urban leaders from around Africa to pause, reflect, and creatively work with the future to envision fair transitions in African cities. Over 2 dynamic days, we explored probable and preferred futures, asking, what kind of urban future are we heading towards? And more importantly, what kind of future do we want? These fundamental questions helped us to critically analyze existing urbanization trends, climate risks, and governance challenges. Using causal-layered analysis, we broke these futures down. Starting with the headline, these are the surface symptoms that we often see. Digging into systems that uphold them, exploring the worldviews and beliefs that normalize them, and finally, revealing the deeper myths and metaphors that shape how we think and act. This exercise helped us to dig deeper into what's keeping the status quo in place. It also helped us identify the different levels we'll need to engage with to drive real, transformative change, and how to tailor our interventions to each one. In a reframing activity, we were invited to work with the future in unfamiliar ways. Not probable, not preferred, but open-ended. Using a variety of materials, we created physical models of speculative futures, tapping into intuition, imagination, and collective meaning-making, rather than simply using our cognitive faculties, which we typically rely on. This process allowed us to engage with the fundamental question that is essential for unlocking transformative change in African cities. How do we uncover what we don't yet know, individually and collectively? From ideas to action, the group then moved into a process of working with the 3 Horizons framework. This tool helps us map how patterns of behavior shift over time. Horizon 1 reflects today's dominant systems and helps us to explore which features need to be preserved and which need to be phased out. Horizon 3 envisions an aspirational future and its features built around justice, resilience, and equity. And lastly, Horizon 2 identifies the actionable interventions and innovations that will be required to enact the transition and underlying transformations from Horizon 1 to Horizon 3. What became clear is this: the 1.5 degrees Celsius overshoot is no longer a distant risk. It's a near-term reality with long-term consequences for Africa's cities and for the world. But these exercises didn't just reveal barriers, they illuminated seeds of change, sources of ingenuity, resilience, and hope that already exist across the continent. With the right support, these can be scaled to unlock the transformative change we all aspire to achieve. It's also clear that business-as-usual approaches will not be enough. New, unfamiliar tools and bold thinking are essential to navigate and shape the uncertainty that lies ahead of us. This workshop used just a small set of visioning and futuring tools, which were impactful for shifting assumptions and perspectives, surfacing new insights, and building momentum. Our hope is that this work becomes a stepping stone, a catalyst for a growing community of practice equipped to drive fair transitions in African cities. Together, we're building a toolbox for the future. And this is just the beginning. Join us.